So we have got Griezmann done for the evolution, and he is now a 95. The only issue with the card, no dynamic, which is slightly annoying, but we can make it move. So it didn't take too long, to be honest. It is a free evolution as well, which is always nice. And in terms of how he looks, it's a decent card. Now, there is multiple versions of him, so it's not like he's one of a kind. I must admit, would have loved a Vieira. But let's be real, unless you've already got him, very, very difficult to try and find and get. It's like any of them. Once you get the absolute top of the icons and heroes, especially base, they're just impossible to get. He is a 4-4. He's still got his finesse, so that was the big point for me. He has then got aerial plus. He's got technical and also long ball pass. Loved all of his dribbling. Shooting's absolutely up there. We're going to be looking, to be honest, more at like a shadow or a catalyst, really, because we've got the shooting already, but that pace could definitely do with some work. As we can imagine, people will more than likely just max out everything with a cheeky hunter. You'd end up with 93 pace, you'd end up with 98 shooting, turning him into a 96 overall striker. Now, it may not be the most efficient, but pace is going to be the big thing here. We've already got agility balance. We've already got the composure. Physicality, it's decent enough at the minimum, but I do think mainly the pace is the only thing we want from him. Now, in terms of other options that you've got in terms of this evolution as well, just as a kind of sidetrack, if we go over there, you will be able to find the Vieira as number 1, maxed out at 200k, very difficult. We tried to go get him, it just didn't happen, to be honest. And then obviously you've got the rest of them. You've got Saliba from an SBC from Team of the Year. I believe that's Thunderstruck Varane, that again is quite expensive. Thuram, that I want to say is his Dynasties, which is extinct at 45,000. So I thought for me is the best card that you'll be able to get relatively easily, or at least you'll be able to snipe him quite considerably more than anybody else, because all you need is this 88. That is literally all you want. He is obviously sitting around 19-20k give or take, and he has got multiple versions across the board. Now the 97 is going to be the most impressive, but again, to be honest, incisive pass is pretty much as good as long ball. He's not got the aerial plus, which we'll see if it has that much of an impact. And then obviously he's got the finesse still, which is nice. Same with his team of the season. Very good card. Got quick step, technical, and finesse. So he actually comes in relatively up there. The only thing he didn't get as much of an upgrade on is going to be that pace. Now he is a left-footed striker as well, so wanting to come across on his right. He is a 4-star weak foot, which isn't terrible. I'd be interested to see if he can score any headers, to be honest. He has got the lovely aerial plus. Oh, I wanted the skill if I could there. He has got the aerial plus, so in them chances, he has got that ability to be able to do it. And his dribbling normally is pretty on the nose with it, to be fair. Can we get the finesse off as well? Oh, it's off the crossbar. The only problem I'd say you've got with any strikers nowadays, evolution or not, is the fact that we've got some outstanding ones that you've either got from an SBC or free. Pushgas is the perfect example of the first one. I think he is just one of the best players we've actually got, like literally that. He was one of the best players we've got from a free objective completely, like literally all you have to do is play the game. And then in terms of SBC, if you haven't done him, then I feel sorry. But Nunez is just that guy. Great first touch. Looking for the shimmy. Oh, that's a poor finesse into the volley from Vinny. Very, very lucky kind of comeback there, but we managed to get it. Vinny with a shot. Vinny getting the goal as well. And to be honest, there's one other striker that's completely forgot about in this is Wout Weghorst as well. Another absolutely brilliant SBC that is still available. Griezmann on the edge. Finesse looking for the block. Oh, it's a great ball forward. Oh, he's overtook. Oh, well, that was meant to be a lovely little fake shot, but apparently we turned it around completely. He wasn't happy with the ball. It's a fantastic ball into his feet. It's very good on that turn. He's got the finesse down to a T. If you can get the right angle of it, he's going to be brilliant at shooting, like we know and love with Griezmann. That's kind of the whole point of how he's been so fantastic. Oh, I thought he was going to slide every single time. From his gold version all the way up from special to special. I know we had the finesse shot plus, which was just broken in itself to start with. And that's kind of where the love for Griezmann happened, and in general he's just gone more and more up, which I absolutely love. Looking for the 1-2 with Barcola. Takes the touch nicely. Looking for the repeat back if we can. Around him. Nice little turns. Keeps very good control. Can we... oh, okay. I was going to say, can we find it back? But apparently not. Ooh, it's a good touch. This is where, like, a rapid would be absolutely phenomenal. He finds the inside... Nunez! Beautiful. Backs him up nicely. So far we know that Griezmann's very good at assisting play. Takes the touch. Looks for the shot. Barcola! Good save. And Vinny nearly getting it. See, I think technical could work, but it's just not one sprint type that I personally use loads. Like, it's definitely decent enough. I'll take it over nothing, but... I just prefer rapid and kind of then quick step, really. Technical's not really my style of running. It doesn't seem to be as metaful as what the rapid can be. Find him on the edge here. A little bit of skills. Can we pop it up? Finds it over the keeper. It's a bar driven by Vinny. Maybe a power shot would have been lovely there if we managed to have one. We get the touch. Strength battle not going to be enough for him there, to be fair. Get him in the corner. The one thing I must admit, I did forget about, it does have the long ball plus as well. So maybe even a cheeky cam roll. Maybe you've got yourself a Nunez, you've got yourself a Puskás or a Weghorst, and now you want more of a cam Griezmann as such. Oh, looking for him through. Has he got enough to get away? Maybe not. It's a good block from Tchouaméni there. Feeds in a bit of Greasy. All the way. Right-footed finesse. He's given the penalty. To be honest, I don't know. I was half and half with that. It didn't look that bad, to be fair. What's he going for? Is he yellow? Yeah, of course. Now, can Greasy bury the penalty? That's going to be the question. Matthias move over because Griezmann with the 94... We are looking, burying it top left. It's a bury. Nice. There it is. Greasy. Oh, I was kind of hoping for a slide. I don't know why I was expecting a slide. I should have went outside still. From distance. Oh, the finesse is buried. And again into his feet. Ooh. It's a good last-ditch challenge if he misses that with through on goal. Oh, he's opened it up again. Alisson with a save this time. And I think we are done. It's a great finesse. The finesse shot plus is absolutely brilliant. So going into the overall forum then. Now, like I said, in terms of the most meta player you can get from the evolution, it most definitely isn't the number one. Of course not. But in terms of actual ability to get him, he's probably the best option you've got. Because when it comes to any of these specific special versions, your Team of the Year SBC you can't get physically, but for instance somebody like a Varane, his Thunderstruck, that one's going to be so much easier, and same with Taurum as well. You're just not going to be able to get him because literally they are extinct and there is only so many. With obviously Vieira, a little bit different because you can still technically pack him. The likely chance of you packing him, still very, very slim, most definitely, but there is still him in the game, whereas when we go with a Varane, there's no more in the game. There's no more that's going to be tradable. You physically cannot get him again, so that one for me is even harder to get if you don't already have them. We have the likes then of kind of like your Simikan. Again, not necessarily my number one option, mainly because as well, you haven't got the anticipate, especially for a centre-back, and that you can't get it. Whereas that's where Varane really comes in, and that's where Saliba comes in, because you get the aerial plus, which is nice. Long ball pass is what it is, and then the technical is not really needed, but it's the rating that you're looking at more so than anything. So I do think in terms of out of this group, you are definitely looking at Greasy as one of the better ones that you can get. Obviously Ben Yedder's there, but even then, it's just not worth it for a 90 rated striker. You want to get them 94s, 95s at a minimum, And to be fair, if you kind of think, I don't really need him, or a better evolution comes out for Greasy, at least you've got a bit of fodder that didn't cost you really many coins either. So overall, I think he is a decent striker, very good on his balance. You're obviously going to go for something like a Hunter to max out pace. You could just as easily go with the Catalyst if you really wanted to. That's going to be great if you are looking for maybe more of a cam Griezmann like I suggested. It's 99 across the board, so that's going to be fantastic, seeing as though he already has the 98 finishing anyway, so that does make sense massively. But for me, I think it is a decent one to go with. Let me know down below what you think about it. Are you going with it? Have you tried something else? Let me know. Apart from that, make sure you like and subscribe.